Parsley is a herb, herbidaceous. It's quiet at the moment, but I have a feeling there's something in the air. Here comes Parsley. I wonder if he's noticed anything strange about the garden.
I'm a very friendly lion called Parsley. I am always very glad to see you wave. But please don't shout or speak to me too harshly, because I'm not particularly brave.
You do feel something different, Parsley. Heavens above, look at all those decorations. And what on earth was that? There it is again. It sounded as if it came from somewhere overhead. It's Sage. Well, I never thought I'd live to see the day. Sage, all dressed up to go to a party.
I'm a rather fat, feathery owl called Sage. I've been sitting here now for simply an age. I'm ready and waiting to go to the treat, and I'm hoping that there will be plenty to eat.
It must be a special occasion. Do you remember Sage getting all dressed up like this before, Parsley? Neither do I. Oh, I think this needs looking into. Straight away. It's funny Parsley hasn't had an invitation. There's Bayleaf, putting up some decorations. I wonder if he knows what it's all about.
Here, what you be doing, Parsley? You ain't supposed to be here. You're supposed to be fast asleep. Tain't no use looking at me like that. There's some things what is the business of lions, and there's some things what isn't. And this be one of them. Now off with thee.
I'm Bayleaf, I'm the gardener. I worked so hard today to get these decorations up and make the place look gay.
Ah, there's Aunt Mint. Perhaps she'll be able to help. One plain, two pearl. One plain, two pearl. Oh dear, I shall never get this finished in time. I'm sorry, Parsley. I just haven't a minute to spare.
My name is Auntie Mint. I'm always very busy. I often have so much to knit, it makes me feel quite dizzy.
We shan't find out anything there. She's much too busy. In fact, everybody seems busy this morning. Even Pashana Betty.
I am Pashana Betty, very good at cooking nicely. Food that has by me been cooked surely will be hot and spicy.
Good morning, Mr. Parsley. I shouldn't be sniffing that, Mr. Parsley. That is curry. Very hot, very sneezy. I am cooking it for a very special occasion. Very special indeed. And you must not be asking questions. It is very secret, very hush-hush. Hello, here comes Constable Knapweed. He looks more like a postman than a policeman today.
Here, what's going on? Has this young lion been asking questions about certain matters, Mr. Betty?
Oh no, Constable Knapweed. And even if he has been, I am telling him that I cannot be answering them.
Ah, that's just as well. Because if you had been, and if I hadn't got this sack of you-know-what on my back, I'd have to get my notebook out and write one or two things down. Like the name of a certain young lion. So you'd best be getting on your way, and let's be having no more questions over matters that don't concern you.
Today I'm Postman Nap, knapweed, I really must be going. This great big sack of you-know-what is nearly overflowing.
No, Mr. Parsley, no more questions. You heard what Constable Knapweed is saying. No more questions. No more questions, Mr. Parsley.
If I hadn't got this sack of you-know-what on my back... A sack of you-know-what? I don't think Parsley knows what. There are some very strange things going on today. And there's another one. That's the school bell ringing in the middle of lessons. That's most unusual. It rings before lessons start, and it rings when they finish. But it never rings in the middle. Now, Chives, I expect you're all wondering why I have rung the school bell in the middle of lessons. I have rung the school bell in the middle of lessons because today is a special day. Today is a holiday. There is going to be a party. Now, Chives, you have all been invited to this party, and you will behave yourselves at all times. A good time will be had by all. No stuffing yourselves with cakes iced, buns currant, or trifles cream. Otherwise, you will not be invited again. Is that clear? Right. Chives. Attention. Left. Turn. Holidays by numbers. Begin.
Because there are so many chives all looking like each other, it makes it even hard to tell a sister from a brother.
Left. 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 Right. Left. Pick up there.
Oh, there you are, Parsley. I hope you'll be very happy. I hope you'll be very, very happy.
Oh, dear. That's the trouble with Mrs. Onion. The happier she is, the more she cries. Here comes Dill. He's always cheerful.
I'm Dill the dog. I'm a dog called Dill. Though my tail I'd love to get, I have never caught it yet.
It must be very difficult singing a song through a parcel. Perhaps he knows what's going on. Do you know what's going on, Dill? Dill? Dill! Come back, Dill. Oh, dear. Here we go again. Perhaps if we follow Dill, we shall find out what it's all about. Signor Solidago's house. That's funny. And here comes Bashana Bedi, carrying his pot of curry. Good heavens, there's Sage, carrying a parcel. Now Sir Basil and Lady Rosemary. Everyone's carrying a parcel. This must be where the party is being held. Fancy having a party and not inviting Parsley. Chives! Halt! Right! Turn! Chives! Dismiss! I hope they all get in. It must be quite crowded by now. Here comes Mrs. Onion with her cake. And Tarragon, the dragon. Hello, Tarragon. We haven't seen you for a long time. Mind what you're doing, young dragon. You might have caused a nasty accident there. You can give me a hand with these parcels if you like. Parcels? So that's what Constable Knapweed had in his bag. I really can't understand why you haven't been invited, Parsley. It's very strange. Could King Henry and Miss Jessup? Parsley, I think I should slip inside and mingle with the crowd. No one will notice. Oh, dear. That's done it. Ladies, gentlemen, chives, do-it-woo, owls, and others. Pray silence for our guest of honor, Parsley. Guest of honor? Did you hear that, Parsley? You're the guest of honor. Oh, I think we'd better go inside and see what it's all about.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, 3. May you always be glad.
May you never be sad.
May you get all the nice things that you never had.
May you always be gay. May good things come your way.
May you have lots of nice things
On your special day.
Happy birthday, dear Parsley. Happy birthday to you.
Your birthday, Parsley. Fancy it being your birthday, and you didn't even know. What a nice surprise. I think it's the nicest surprise a lion could possibly have. And how very kind of everyone to be here.
Speech, speech, speech.
Speech? Oh, I don't think lions are very good at making speeches somehow. And there are so many things to say, like thank you and, oh, how about singing a song, Parsley?
Ladies, gentlemen, and others, pray silence for our guest of honor. Pray silence for Mr. Parsley.
I'm a very friendly lion called Parsley. I can't make a speech, but I would like to say it is very kind of everyone to ask me. Thank you very much for coming here today.
Very nicely put, Parsley. I wish we could stay and help you open all those parcels, especially the ones in Constable Knapweed's sack. I have a feeling it'll take rather a long time, though, so we'd better go.
Tarragon is a herb. It gets its name from a word meaning dragon. So you can guess that bay leaf wasn't very popular when he upset the plant food all over it, and it grew and grew and grew. In fact, Sir Basil and Lady Rosemary, not to mention Sage and Constable Knapweed, all had quite a time of it. And as for parsley, well, I think we'd better go into the magic herb garden and see what happened. Herbidaceous. Here comes Bayleaf, busy as usual.
I'm Bayleaf, I'm the gardener. I work from early dawn. You'll find me sweeping up the leaves and tidying the lawn.
He's having a rest. I don't blame him. He's been busy going round the garden, feeding all the plants, helping to make them grow strong and healthy. That's what's in the bag. Plant food. Watch out! Oh dear. Now the bag's burst. All over the tarragon plant. Oh, ah. Now, Bayleaf, it's no use grumbling. You did it. You'll have to go and fetch a bucket and broom. If Lady Rosemary sees this mess, she won't be at all pleased. Look at that. It's beginning to grow already. I hope Bayleaf isn't long. It must be almost up to Sage's nest.
I'm a rather fat feathery owl called Sage. Let me tell you, I've never set foot in a cage. To be truthful, I've not felt the slightest desire to be covered in wood held together by wire.
To it. To-woo!
Here's Parsley. I wonder what he'll think of it.
I'm a very friendly lion called parsley, with a tail for doing jobs of every kind. But I mustn't treat it roughly or too harshly, for it's such a useful thing to have behind.
Here, what be going on? What do you be up to, Parsley? Well, I'll be...
Bayleaf, what's going on? What have you done?
It's me plant food, ma'am. I spilt me plant food.
Bless my soul. It's like that beanstalk. The one that fella went up in the story. Fella called Jack. That's it. Jack and the beanstalk. I say, I wonder where this one goes to.
You needn't look at me, Basil. I'm not going up.
Oh. Bayleaf?
Oh, me back. Oh, me back. Oh, 'tis hurting something cruel. Oh, 'tis more of a job for a lion, I'd say.
What a splendid idea. Parsley! Parsley, come back at once. I'm afraid it's 3 against 1, Parsley.
There's a good lad.
I'm a very friendly lion called Parsley. I really don't like climbing things at all. So please don't shout or speak to me too harshly. I am sure you wouldn't want to see me fall.
Well, that be that. I suppose we shall see him when we see him. Don't reckon he'll be back for a tidy while. Can't even see the end of it.
Parsley! Parsley, come here at once. Up! And no trying to escape this time. Hard luck, Parsley. And hard luck, Sage. I think you're in for a surprise.
I'm a rather fat feathery owl called Sage. Let me tell you, I've never yet earned any wage. And truthfully, I've always found it was best to sit up in this tree in my second-hand nest.
I don't think I should look down if I were you, Parsley. I think I'd just go on climbing. Up and up until I reached the clouds. And then I'd push my way through and out the other side. I say, it's really rather fun. Just like standing on a feather bed. Nice and soft and springy. I should be careful, though, Parsley. Don't jump too high. They may look like cotton wool, but if you... Parsley, are you all right?
'Twere a good job the branches broke his fall. Might have hurt himself if they hadn't. I reckon he ought to wear this next time he goes up. Like a tin hat. Protect his mane if he has another fall, it will.
Next time he goes up, protect his mane if he has another fall.
Good idea, Bayleaf. Come on, Parsley. We can't hang about all day. The sooner you get it over with, the better.
Rhubarb. That's the only word for it. Rhubarb. Rhubarb, rhubarb, rhubarb. Rhubarb, rhubarb, rhubarb. Poor old Sage. It just isn't his day. First a plant goes past his nest, then Parsley. Now Parsley with a bucket over his head. I expect he thinks it's all a bad dream. Rhubarb, rhubarb, rhubarb. Rhubarb, rhubarb, rhubarb. Hello, what's this? A nest. A very large nest. I wonder if there's anything inside it. What's going on up there, Parsley?
Can't see anything for the blessed clouds.
Parsley? Parsley, you all right?
Good gracious, it's an egg.
Bless me. I've never seen one as big as that before. Careful, Parsley. Mind you don't break it.
'Tis a monstrous great thing. 'Tis bigger than a Christmas pudding. 'Tis more...
Yes, we can all see how big it is, Bayleaf. The point is, who's going to hatch it out now it's down here?
Hatch it?
Well, we can't just leave it standing on the path.
T'ain't a job for a little un, if you ask me. 'Tis too big for that. 'Tain't a job for a sparrow or a finch. 'Tis more like a job for 'tis more like a job for an owl.
Hatch that? Me, Sage, get out of a nice warm nest just to sit on that? Sage can be very stubborn when he likes. If he doesn't want to do a thing, he won't do it.
1, 2, 3, heave!
On the other hand, when your nest is being shaken, not just by one person, but by 3 people and a lion, it's really much easier to give in. I'm glad to see he's brought his things with him. It may take rather a long time. That's the trouble with eggs. The bigger they are, the longer they take. Sage doesn't mind if it rains, or if the sun shines. He certainly doesn't mind the dark. And even the light doesn't bother him. All the same, it is taking rather a long time.
I'm a rather fat feathery owl called Sage. I've had to sit still here for simply an age. To be truthful, I'm not fond of hatching out eggs. There is so little room I get cramp in my legs.
Even Constable Knapweed is beginning to feel he ought to do something about it. The trouble is, it's a bit difficult to know just what to write down. Hello? Something's happening. To-wit, to-woo!
Sir Basil, Lady Rosemary, come quickly. 'Tis a hatchin'.
Thank goodness for that.
About time, if you ask me. Well, I'll be...
'Tis a dragon.
When egg broke, a small dragon appeared. How many G's in dragon?
Never mind how you spell it. Look at him.
Here, that's my notebook. You've destroyed my notebook. That's a serious offence. To-wit, to-woo! I say, steady on.
I'm Tarragon the dragon. I'd better make it clear that nothing's safe when I'm about. Things seem to disappear.
Do something, Basil. Careful, Parsley. That's the magic broom. The one the witch left behind. Remember? There, never mind. Don't cry.
Bless my soul. He's put out his own fire.
Must have been his tears what done it.
You must come home with us. We'll find a nice box for you to sleep in.
Come on, Tarragon. Good boy.
What a day it's been. Sage is going back to his nest. I don't blame him. Constable Knapweed is going off to write it all down in a new notebook. Bayleaf's got some tidying up to do. Parsley is busy. Parsley, what are you doing? I don't think I should put any plant food on your tail. It's quite big enough as it is. Goodbye, Parsley. See you again soon. Watch out for dragons.